What's up DLS fam, it's Mr. once again back with a new video. So today we're going to see the graphic setting mistakes that you actually make that make you lose your online matches that you could win easily. So it's not to do with your tactics, formation or the players you actually use, but the settings and the issues that affect your gameplay's efficiency in DLS multiplayer mode. So before we do that, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bell on. Let's get right into it. But anyway guys, let's talk about the minimum system requirement for DLS 25. Your device should have at least 2 GB of RAM and a 1.5 GHz processor and an Android 5. Guys, if your device meets these requirements, you are good to go. But if you're rocking a high-end device, you can take advantage of even better graphic settings, as we're going to see later in this video. One of the most important settings for a smooth online match is playing at 60 frames per second, because that your gameplay is extremely smooth and responsive. Playing at 60 FPS also reduces lag and stuttering, making it easier to control your players and react to the action. The most important thing here is to at least have your game set at 60 FPS, and then the quality you can go for a lower or moderate, whatever you wish, but turn your DLS to 60 FPS. And now when you're playing DLS, you don't have to go too offensive or defensive, but what you have to do is to play according to the opponent comes, and when you turn attacking, then your defensive line will be high and you'll be very vulnerable, considering how fast and smooth that the game runs in DLS 25 compared to how it was in the previous versions. So it's vital to place your players in the right positioning to have them play better in DLS. If you're sure of how you use your squad and placement is not an issue with you, then it's okay to play your team as you wish. But if you're not certain, then make sure that you place your players in the right positioning. Awesome feature that was introduced back in DLS 23, I think, 24, where the best 11 is extremely important. If you're not sure of how to use your players, use best 11 and get to have your players playing in their right position. Internet connectivity is also one thing that is really important when playing multiplayer, and it actually affects the outcome of your games, of your matches in multiplayer mode. If your internet connection is not so good enough and your opponent is having a better connection, he's definitely going to have, you may end up giving away the win to an opponent without playing if your connection is poor. So what you have to do is to make sure that you have a better connection. That actually these are more like glitches that happen, which give you opponents online that you weren't supposed to face in DLS Live. So now this is what happens. The servers online across the world where different players actually get assigned. If you're searching for a match online, there are servers, limited numbers, or not any player on your server in the same division at the time you're searching for a match. The game will recommend a player at a moment from a different division. Let's say if you're in division 6, the game will create a match for you with a player from let's say like division 2 or 3, or it could actually learn to from a better division. You will be powerful and stronger with better XP, better squad power, and the OVR, everything will be better. That's more of like how you get to play a match, to play opponents who you were not supposed to play. That's more of matchmaking which happens, and most of players at the same time you're searching for a match in your division on the server you are at. So that's more of it. It's more complicated, but anyways, alright guys, so now that has been the video. Thank you for making it to the end. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any other videos from me. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.